Fraternal greetings, my brothers. This is Pat Thompson, your Grand Chaplain, coming to you from my home study, the place where the magic happens, at least sometimes. I want to share with you today a brief Masonic memory, which for me actually comes from a time before I was actually affiliated with the lodge, with the fraternity itself. Actually, it was the moment that I became a DMLA. Back in the day, you could join DMLA at 14 years old. I was late to the party. I was actually 16, and it was in the spring of the year of my 16th year. I was probably a sophomore in high school, and two of my best friends were master counselor and senior counselor of the local DMLA chapter, which has now ceased to exist. I can remember how the lodge room looked upon first entering it. I'd never been in a Masonic lodge room before. At that point, of course, it was a chapter room, I suppose. But I remember coming through the inner door with 3 or 4 other initiates and being greeted by the marshal of the chapter, who, in the marvelous ritual that Frank Marshall composed, about 100 years ago now, and not been changed very much. That language is still very beautiful and impressive. I remember looking at the darkness of the room, the relative darkness of the room, with only the candles around the altar giving the light, the ambient light. I remember thinking how important, how significant this very moment was for me, and probably would continue to be, even as I recollected it upon getting older. And we all get older, don't we? Hopefully, anyway. So my affiliation, my first impressions of Masonry really come from the demeanor of the men who were part of our advisory council, the dad advisor and the members of the advisory council. And I remember thinking in one-on-one interaction how much I wanted to be like them. I can tell you, my brothers, without question, that the finest, most ethical, moral men that I have ever known have been and are Master Masons. And it's a great privilege for me, a blessing for me in my life, to become affiliated with this noble fraternity. I'm continually amazed at how we conduct our business and interact with each other. I am gratified by the way we treat each other and love each other, even when we disagree with each other. And I want you to know that I will continue to do whatever I can to be faithful to the claim placed upon my life, that what I understand to be the lot, the obligation in a general sense of a faithful Master Mason is one of camaraderie, one of love and affinity for each other, one of loyalty, one of fraternal charity, and one of peace. I thank you for the opportunity to serve as your Grand Chaplain, and I hope that I will not disappoint you too much as we continue this seek for this journey for more light. So mote it be.